All right. Again, good evening, good evening, good evening, fellow Ambazonians, ladies and gentlemen. All of you joining in from across the globe, from Asia, from Europe, from Africa, from ground one and ground zero. In particular, it's a pleasure to come before you today to update you with what is going on in our revolution. But today, na Pidgin Day. Today, na Pidgin Day. Again, I want to welcome all wuna, the one way the day for Europe, the one way the day for Asia, the one way the day for USA, the one way them day for ground one and for ground zero, and the one them where them day for Kondenge. I want to welcome all wuna, and I thank wuna for tuning in. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead, hit your share button. We need at least 1,000 people watching this broadcast today. It's a very, very, very important broadcast where I bring on for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this time for our revolution now a very, very critical one, critical one, and a time like this we need to take them very, very seriously. So when I talk, I like everybody for here. Please, may you go ahead, hit your share button. The moment I get 600 people, I come to you and start bring you the exact information where I pass out to you today. But I want you to know, comrades, fellow Ambazonians, that we for this interim government, we dey strong, tankwe, we dey strong, well. So we wanna not shake for our day. If we wanna shake, we will shake. But as long as we are not shake, we know they shake. And me wanna not say nobody, will curse this revolution to Boya. Only vision, plan, and careful execution. They will take this revolution, will take this struggle and this independence for Boya. So we wanna not worry about all the empty noise out there. Make we focus. Some people they get for focus before we take this revolution to Boya. Because if you follow an empty noise for out there, it will take us to nowhere. It will only make some people go mad, go angry, go bitter. Bitterness, it never will take us to anywhere. Anger, it never will take us to anywhere. Cursing, it never will take us to anywhere. Now only program, only vision. People where them get vision, not a shout, not a yeah, not a curse. People where them get vision, plan. They stay quiet and allow the noisemakers make noise. And you see, when noisemakers they make noise, he know they move. That means he know they make no progress. So I want to take this very much into consideration. We should don't they say the nail way for this place. That means that we know the shake until Boya be delivered. So we know one day when out there the worry say, oh, Secretary Chris, worry say Dr. Sako, worry say this, worry say that, and so on and so forth. They took na nail us for here. I don't want to understand what you mean. All right. So we want to remain steadfast, very, very strong. And I want to know, you see, when this revolution will start, a lot of zeal, involvement, participation will be there. People will give money plenty. A lot of people they will be involved. In 2 years, it will be at the highest level. And some people they take opportunity for taking escrow orders. They call them say escrow orders. Do play for 1-9, take money from others, they eat them, until you come to the point where we're there now, where some people, they feel like, oh, But let me, I say this one for talk's sake. Make one away when they outside there. Make one understand, say, Moses, the children of Israel, when they start the journey for go to the promised land. No be all man be rich for day. No be even every leadership among the children of Israel then be rich for promised land. Along the way, there was a sifting until when they got unto them, when they be rich for Israel, the promised land. No be the leader them where they be take them. No be all the leader where they be take them from Egypt. They will take them enter for promised land. Now so this we revolution were there. We don't see leader after leader after leader. They either compromise or they falter, and they do things where you and me no be expect say them go do them, and then they fall by the wayside. They fall by the wayside. Some people where they may take say they don't be na God inside this revolution. Right now they be in a shocker. They be in the shocker for no say Ambazonians that they rise up and they stand up to them. When I see where go on for content get today, even inside jail, inside prison, our people that they fire the walls inside prison, that they stand up against so-called leadership where them talk say, may school go on. Our boys, our brothers, our comrades, them for inside content get, them stand up. So, please, when I go ahead, hit that share button. Once we hit 600 people, I will come with a representation where I want for pass across today. But I encourage every one of you outside there, everyone outside there, say, make una no worry at all for which way una the year outside there for social media. It no move any of us for this interim government one bit. Instead, it stir us up. It's a challenge of leadership, ladies and gentlemen. It's a challenge of leadership, and I can assure you, we will deliver by the grace of God. We are going to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important call. Go ahead, hit your share button. Hit your share button. Let me take this call because I may have to bring back this caller into this broadcast here. So go ahead, and you hit your share button. Go ahead, hit your share button. Hello. Yes, I was. Is the process? Is the protest still going on? Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, it's still going on. And now they are killing us. They are shooting us. They are doing us many things. You can hear the sound of gunshots.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear me, I am speaking with one of our comrades from inside Kondengay, and he is telling me right now that they are being shot at. They are being shot at right now as I speak inside Kondengay. Who is shooting you? The soldiers?
The soldiers are shooting us. Don't listen. You will hear gunshots as they are shooting us. The prison is on fire as I speak right now. It has been like this since morning when we had the prison hostage. So you should report it now that they are shooting us. I will take you outside. I'll show you how the prison is on fire now.
Has anybody been injured?
Not yet. But they are shooting us as we speak right now. Our brothers are here. We are talking to Crisano, Secretary of Communication.
I want you for no say okay. All right. Okay, listen. Can I put you on ABC?
No problem. Just do that.
Hold on. I will put you on live so you can tell Ambazonians what is going in there today. I am live on ABC here.
You can hear the gunshot, right?
I can hear the gunshots. Yes, I can hear the gunshots.
Good. They are shooting us now. They are shooting us now in the center prison. So connect me live to ABC. I will talk to them right now.
Okay, hold on there. Don't drop the phone. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Please hang in there. I am trying to connect this our comrades from Kondenge live. This is impromptu. This was not planned, but please, I'll leave this music on, and I will try to connect them right now into the studio so they can tell us what is going on. Don't be worried about their security. They know they are already exposed. They are in the worst place already. Nothing worse can happen to them. Please stay tuned. I will be right back. Okay, now, Luther.
Hey! Epi Fontia Asodlitia Ojong Bayane Yakomo Ayanga Fianyo Mancho Mango. Oh no! Aneme Kongo Yikachimanyoba Etamane Maringa me Kongo Yi Aneme Kongo Yikachimanyoba Nerekere Waringa Bendoko Yi Aneme Kongo Yikachimanyoba Mandam Tisoringa me Kongo Yi Aneme Kongo Yikachimanyoba Nerekere Waringa Bendoko Yi Eretimo Etandu Momanyu Kwaiga Tibo. Oh no! Samuel Ebevanga le prophète de la sape. Akong mama Regina Ndangachem. Aneme Kongo Yikachimanyoba. Etamane Maringa me Kongo Yi. Aneme Kongo Yikachimanyoba. Nerekere Waringa me Ndoko Yi. Aneme Kongo Yikachima Ufotabe. Mandam Tiswaringa me Kongo Yo. Aneme Kongo Yikachima Mbinjonga. Nerekere Waringa me Kongo Yi. My Eretimo. Mane Maringa me Kongo Yi. Eretimo. My Eretimo. Nerekere Waringa me Ndoko Yi. Eretimo. Bridget Ntiaba Sam Mbiwan. Akong Mr. Mbiwan. Oh no! Etandu Momanyu Achikwai. Amenyo menkore are kanju ame. Anemanyo mengese yuake menkore. Amenyo menkore are kanju ame. Ndebe kwa ama mengese mekenjubewe. Amenyo menkore are kanju ame. Atuba se mengese menkore we. Amenyo menkore are kanju ame. Ndebe kwa ama mengese mekenjubewe. Are kanju ame. Atuba se mengese menkore we. Are kanju ame. Ndebe kwa ama mengese mekenjubewe. Dr. Esim Daniel. Oh no! More for Tabe. Oh no! Ekongoya Ekongoya oh Matumangoy. Ekongoya Kwane. Ekongoya.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to go back to, we're trying to do a connection with Kondenge right now so I can have these boys, these are comrades who are calling from behind bars, tell you the story by themselves, what is going on in Kondenge right now. As I was about coming to you, you saw the phone call. They called and they said, right now, La Republique it should be dark, it should be night in there right now. They have been protesting for the whole day. Then be the protest. Then I will be told before when I was communicating with them earlier in the day, they said they will bring in the Minister of Defense. La Republique will bring in the Minister of Defense into Kondenge. Then the Minister of Defense wanted to meet with them. Everyone meet with them inside hall. They come rate, the detainees, they deny. They be there for field. Where they be the protest, they deny, say they know to go inside hall. Make Minister of Defense, make it come address them for field, for playing field where they be there. Minister of Defense, they deny, say they know come meet up them for field. That time, it be still being for daytime. So they like say, it don't be dark. It don't be dark now. And what a lot of people don't do be say, they don't bring in soldiers. They don't bring in soldiers for prison yard. Into the prison yard. And the soldiers that they shoot inside prison yard right now as they talk. I hope say we will be able to connect with this our comrades for Kondenge. So that if you talk to us directly, make us know exactly what they go on right now. But now the situation that then be the protest for the whole day, Right now, na night for inside, na night for La Republique, and La Republique don't send in soldiers, and they are shooting inside Kondenge right now, as they talk. As I be talk for this, our comrades, I be hear gunshots. I be hear gunshots inside Kondenge. And I can see the voice, I can see the voice shaking as they talk to me. Now a video call where they make them for not be na audio call. They make a video call, I be they see them, and they tell me at a year gunshot. I hope say I will be able to connect them, make them join live for this broadcast. So ladies and gentlemen, now wait to where they go on right now be this. We for outside. We need for stand up for this, our brothers and our comrades. Now, I want to know, say, Kondenge, it don't be broken into two. Part a day where the talk say, may school go on. The so-called leadership, a day inside the talk say, may school go on. The majority, when are teachers, when are students, when are truck pusher them, everybody else, the majority of them, thousands of them, when I see the video where they come out today, can you imagine how many of our brothers, the day inside Kondenge? Some people, the day inside Kondenge, when nobody among us, nobody knows that they even there inside. In fact, some of the things that they don't die. If you feel imagine the number of people where we see them inside that place today for their strike, we get for stand up. If this our comrades inside jail, if we put on that courage to stand up, to demonstrate and protest and demand for their release, how much more we were with them free for outside here? We get for do more than what they do now. We get for relaunch other demonstration them, other rally them, what would they do before? If we don't do that, if we not do so, this our brother them, small, they will kill them, they will poison them inside that Kondenge. We get for do something. We get for do something. And I hope so they will be able to connect with me so that if we add them for this broadcast. This one will be very, very important. Again, for when they just join. As I be about to start this broadcast, some comrades, they call me from Kondenge. They call me from Kondenge live on the video call. And I could hear gunshots in the background, and they were telling me that La Republique, they don't bring soldiers. They come into Kondenge now. Remember, the night time for La Republique now. La Republique, they wait till night. These people have been protesting for the whole day. They brought in Minister for Defense. He come talk say, may the prisoner detainees, may they go assemble for one hall inside Kondenge, make it come meet up them for there. The detainees, they deny, say them no, they go there. Say make the minister come meet up them for place where them they protest, for field, where them they there, they stage their protest. The minister, he deny. He deny say, he know they come meet up them for there. They must come for inside hall. He must meet them now for inside hall. They deny. They deny. So right now, as they deny, the soldiers, the minister, he don't send soldiers. He don't send soldiers. They inside Kodenge. They shoot right now. So far, according to what they tell me, they say nobody, will be injured. But we don't know. We don't know how the night it will look like. Please pray for them. Pray for those our comrades. Pray for them that let none of them be injured or be killed by merciless terrorists, French Cameroon soldiers. Again, me at the way, I hope so I could be able to connect them. They are trying to do some arrangements so I can connect with them. Make them give us a good picture as to where they go on right now for inside Kodenge. Now, what did this one mean? It means, say, ladies and gentlemen, every one of us, we take this struggle more seriously. These moments, this time, them, not trying moments, not trying times. And I be the talk say, make every one of us, we forget of the distraction and the distractor them. When them there for social media, that is where they make their noise. People where they there inside Kodenge, in chains, without liberty, they protest. And some people they there outside here, they get their liberty and all that they know how to do. Now for set confusion, now for set distraction. I want to make one I know, this interim government will not be moved. Will not be moved. We are stronger. I think you can see it in my eyes. We are stronger more than ever before. No threat of death, no threat of harm, no threat of poison. It will move us here. We get a mission for deliver. And we're not doing it because of anyone, because of ego, because of we are special. Now assignment, we believe say God, it don't put them for we hand. And no matter what way them talk, what way them say, how much they dangle their legs and scramble their legs and scramble their voices, we stand here strong and we have a vision. A vision. That is why we know to come for here, call somebody in name. When we come for here, we talk direction, we talk vision, we talk plans. And I urge every one of you out there, be strong. Be strong. Be strong. The only reason we will get weak in this government is if you out there, you get weak too. You not forget weak. Just keep everything in prayer and know that we have a God who is behind us, who is stronger and more powerful than every distractor or empty noise maker out there. I remember when I know so. We don't be perturbed at all. Ground zero, when I stand strong, not when I ignore all the empty noise, when I hear from confusionists for diaspora. Not when I know say interim government is stand strong. We will do everything we fit do for support one, for stand with one, especially one our restoration forces, where this struggle is hang on ground zero only for one. We stand by one, we will defend one, we will supply one, county by county, local government by local government, until we hit the final trigger, the final shot in Buea. That is where we are. That is where we are. So please, let nobody be perturbed. Let nobody be discouraged. Pay no time. Give no second to any detractors. If possible, unfriend them. If possible, unfriend them. If anybody will be a distraction to you for this struggle, unfriend them. We have a bigger prize to work for than for a few people to think that they can sabotage and detract all that all of us are doing. So let us remain focused. So today I will talk to you about, number one, the so-called Switzerland negotiations. I will talk to you again on going back to school. And lastly, I will talk about the ID card and the registration for Ambazonian citizens in the diaspora. Ambazonian citizens in the diaspora. These three things, and if possible, if Kondenge can get back to me, if they can get back to me, I will make sure that they are connected. I will make sure they are connected, and I get them here to give us firsthand what is going on inside Kondenge. If they cannot connect by way of video, joining us virtually in the studio, I will try to get them by audio to tell us what is going there in Kondenge. I said here a few minutes ago, they just called and said, La Republic du Cameroon, they don't bring soldiers inside Kondenge, and they start for the shoot. Now remember, this one at night. Now they are calling me back. I guess they cannot connect on video through the studio, but I will take this call and if possible interview them through audio so you all can hear what is going on. Hello, Fru. Okay, listen, if your background looks really dark, your background is really dark, let us do this. You drop and call me on audio, just on audio, so that I can speak to you on audio, so that the audience can listen what you say on audio.
Okay.
So drop and call me on audio so that we have a smooth audio. Drop and call right back right away. So ladies and gentlemen, this is again, I will not call the name, but this is one of our comrades inside Kondenge. All right, let's hear what is going on in Kondenge right now. This call is coming from Kondenge. Hello, Fro. Hello. So tell me what is going on right now.
Okay, as we speak right now, you can hear the gunshot.
Yes.
The protest that we started in the morning, calling for intervention by the international community to intervene rapidly in Cameroon and also to release all political prisoners. So, by so doing, started by a peaceful protest. So all the other prisoners came out in their numbers and they were sympathizing with us. So we demanded that we need the Prime Minister and the Minister of Justice to come and attend to us before we could stop the protest. They take us for a joke.
Okay.
I sent him back. They brought the governor. We sent him out. And they brought secretary.
So you requested to meet with the governor, with the minister. They sent the governor.
No, we requested to meet with the Prime Minister and the Minister of Justice.
Yes.
But by so doing, they were delaying time as usual and brought, first of all, the NCO. We sent him away because the prison was blocked. We had the prison hostage since 9 o'clock in the morning. So the prison was blocked, no entering, no outing. All the doors were broken by the other prisoners. So they brought the NCO. We sent him back. They brought the governor. We sent him back. We told them we want the Prime Minister and the Minister of Justice. They brought the Secretary General at the Prime Minister's office. We sent him back. So it was already night. They left. We told them that if they don't attend to us, we are going to sleep outside. The thing was, they thought we were joking. And we continued with the protest until this time when the other prisoners took enough advantage. Now they broke all the doors of the prison. They put the prison on fire. As we speak now, the prison is on fire.
Oh, as we speak now, as we speak now, the prison is on fire. It's on fire.
It's on fire. It's just that I'm having them now. About a few minutes ago, before my phone went down, when the prison is on fire and they are shooting us. I was saying that so you see for yourself how the prison is on fire and they are shooting us.
For how long? For how long has the fire been going on?
As we speak now, for about an hour or more.
Okay. Now the protest that took place today, this was being carried out only by Ambazonians. Did Francophones join you?
No, the protest. I organized the protest with Babylon Vena, personally.
Okay.
Okay. So the protest, I will send you the link of what we wrote, petition that we wrote to the international community to enter.
Okay.
Especially in Amazonia. That was the message of our protest, and they should release all the prisoners.
Okay.
Because the prison is in a very bad condition. Yes, in a very bad condition. So they were happy with us. They were sympathizing with us. The first vice president.
Who was sympathizing with you? All the other prisoners, okay?
The CLM party. Yeah, including Maurice Kamto, first vice president. He was with us inside the rain.
Maurice Kamto was with you inside the rain.
Protest till this time. Yeah, the first vice president of Maurice Kamto was with us inside the rain.
And what about Maurice Kamto himself?
Us inside the rain. Everybody was with us inside the rain. To this moment.
So to this moment that you are speaking, everybody is still inside the rain.
The rain has just ceased for a moment, but shooting has just started. For about an hour and a half now, it has been serious shooting with tear gassing while the prison is on fire.
Now, are you able to see those who are shooting? Because I guess it is quite dark in there now, correct?
Yes, I will send you a video that I managed to record those who are shooting. I will send you the video and you see them. Even though it is dark, but you can view from a long range.
So those who are shooting, are they the warders or the soldiers?
Okay, in my interest, you to know that as we speak now, there are more than 100 military trucks put outside the prison where I'm combat ready.
There are more than 100 military trucks parked outside the prison, military combat ready.
Outside the gate, combat ready as I speak to you. That's the information we just get from outside, from my protest outside.
Has anyone been injured?
They are able to come in.
Has anyone been injured?
For the moment, I can't. For the moment, I can't tell. But for us, we are. Yes. For the moment, I don't think so. I cannot tell because I'm inside now since the phone is on charge. If I will go off because the phone has been working since morning.
Okay, now what do you people plan to do? Do you plan to end the strike, the protest tonight, or what do you plan to do?
Our protest was to continue even to the end of the week. So they respond to us. But as we speak now, the protest has been hijacked by other criminals inside the prison. So automatically we have stopped. But it's no longer a protest that we started. It has been hijacked now by other prisoners. The burning of prison and others is not done by us. It's not done by other prisoners. They've already brought part of the prison. That was where the shooting started.
Have any prisoners been able to escape and out of the yard and find their way out?
No. Nobody has escaped. It was just the first gate of the prison that was managed to be destroyed. That was when the shooting started.
So
you can get the shooting from here.
I hear the shooting. Do you plan to continue the protest tomorrow?
You can get the shooting, right?
Yes, I can hear the shooting.
Automatically, we cannot continue because the protest now has been hijacked by prisoners. As we speak now, the prison will be taken hostage by prisoners on further notice.
Now, tell me, we understand that right now, inside there, among you, the Ambazonians, you have been divided into two camps. Those who are calling for schools to resume, and those of you who are protesting and saying schools cannot resume. Tell me who belongs to which camp there.
Okay, I will categorically, because I am the
Yes, go ahead. You are breaking up.
categorically tell you what is happening to that effect.
Okay.
Okay, March of BBC to the government telling them that they want school to resume without our knowledge.
I'm sorry. Can you go back? I'm sorry. Go back, please. Go back to where you started with Mancho BBC because you got cut off.
Saying himself to take that letter, telling them that the ones could.
Hello, yes, go ahead. You said Atanganji was there and collected the letter from Mancho BBC and what?
So all the other school must resume without our knowledge. We got angry and wrote a disclaimer against that letter that we don't know if the school cannot resume in this war condition. We say the school to resume, they should cease the fire, call dialogue and do whatever they need to do. School cannot resume. So we signed a disclaimer to that letter. I'll send you a copy of this. Come on, I'm sure you already have it.
Okay.
Now, what we are protesting today is not for school to resume. It is a fat lie. I will send you a copy of the reason why we're protesting today. We wrote a petition to the international community that they should intervene in Amazonia. That was the reason why we're protesting today. It may interest you to know that much of this again, 10 terrorists, those thieves, they went. When we started the protest in the morning, they were not there. See, this evening, the came this evening and took some pictures. And some people when people were singing song, they took it now on Facebook and were saying that we were protesting that school should go.
So hold on, so that I make sure that people understand what you are saying. So you are saying that you have been protesting for the whole day. Mancho BBC, Pentarens, and Ngalim were not part of the protest, and then sometime later in the evening they came and took some photographs and videos and posted on the social media and indicated that you were protesting that school should start.
Exactly. Now,
which wasn't the case.
In the morning when I was organizing this protest, they were totally against it.
Okay.
I'm talking now categorically that much of the Pentarens and Chico and Felix that they have said that we are protesting that school should resume. They are lying.
All right. Comrade, listen. Okay. All right. Comrade, listen. I just started this broadcast, and what I may do is, before I round up the broadcast, I will try to get back to you to get an update of what is going on. Right now, the shooting is still going on, correct?
Yes.
All right. Please, you guys stay safe. And if it is too dark outside, you guys stay indoors and just monitor the situation. I will try to get back to you before this program is over for an update, so we can know how to pray for you people in there again. Give our regards, our greetings to every one of you out there in there in Kondenghe. And I want you guys to know that the interim government supports you. The interim government stands by you. And if there is anything that we can do, we will do it. I saw your petition, and you can rest assured that we will push it to whatever quarters that it needs to get to. Again, I will try to get back to you before this program is over, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless. Again, you guys stay safe. All right, fellow Ambazonians. Again, that was direct from Kondenghe, from one of the leaders in there, and I'm sure you heard it for yourself, what is going on in Kondenghe. They started this protest in the morning, protesting the horrible conditions under which they live. Now he is saying, they know behold the protest or organize a protest for protest about school. They have already written a protest against school resumption. The one where them they get them today now to protest the condition where them they inside there for Kondenghe. And let me tell you, my brothers and my sisters, I don't receive a lot of phone calls from some of these our brothers from Kondenghe. Many of them, they not get place for sleep on inside that jail. Many of them, they tell me, say, when night is reached, that they should run for war, so lean their back for war. That is the way they sleep, because they not get place, they not get mattress, they not get mat, or sometimes even when they get mat for put on the ground or put mattress or put on the ground, they don't get space. They don't get space for floor where they could put that mat or put that mattress. That is the situation these people that they protest for inside Kondenghe. So I want us outside. We need for support these our brothers. We need for support these our comrades. Some of them, they get families. Some they don't be very, very, very sick. I don't personally raise money, send them from some of them where them they call for day. Cry. In spite of their condition, some of them, they move them from set. They bring them, can't put them from Kondenghe. Them come reach for Kondenghe. Other detainees, prisoners for Kondenghe say, them give for pay new man tax. Inside Kondenghe, from set to Kondenghe. Them no say they not get money, but the one where they inside, they ask them new man tax. Now for inside, you need your own pot for cook. You need your own spoons. You need your own dishes. La Republic no they provide anything for them for inside there. Now they condition them with this. With this, our brother they protest for inside Kondenghe. We need for do something. Me at the challenge. Every country coordinator, I not say county coordinator, I say country or regional coordinators. That time it don't come again, where we need for resurrect all the mass rallies, protests where will be the organized from the beginning of this thing. Now the only thing that way it will raise attention to the international community for the condition of our brothers where they inside Kondenghe. It will not do like that. They will start fall down, they die inside that place before we know. And I want to assure you, some they don't already die. At a year hard, them they die inside there, they take them for night. La Republic, they take them for night, go bury them inside Yaoundé. No family in Norino. We get for start putting more pressure more pressure for the international community, human rights organizations. Make them go in there, see the condition where La Republic they keep our brothers. When I be see for that video, I think I saw close to 1,000 people demonstrating, protesting. That is only for one jail. Kondenge divided into, I think, 2 or 3 parts. Kondenge Central, Kondenge, about 3 different parts. Now, this thing was taking place only for one part. We don't know how many days for the other part. It will not fit do anything more than moral support. It will not fit do anything more than financial support. We fit for reach out, demonstrate. If they fit be in chains, and they go out for go demonstrate, how much more we, where we get our freedom and we there for outside. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is a big challenge for us. And now I want to talk for the LGAs and the counties. Many our LGAs, it is high time we start for acts. How many of our people from our local government, from our LGAs are in Kondenge? We need to start ask that question. We will not already wait say make interim government a gather money send for Kondenge. Make the LGAs they start begin find out how many people were there for Kondenge or for Bamenda prison, for Boya prison, from Tico or from Boya subdivision, from Boya local government. How many people were there in Kondenge from Tuba LGA? If we know that information, we could easily do fundraising for help these our brothers. Please, let's consider this and come to their help. Some of them know they get even food for it. I talk this because I don't hear their stories personally, and I don't personally raise money for some of them for inside there. Make local governments and the county government please reach out to the prisoners for Kondenge. Know which ones of them are from your county or your local government area. Please be at their disposal. Help them. Because when I know say this IG enough it take care of all of these people. Once in a while, when the money is there, we send our funds for them for food or for some essential needs. But now times are tough. But you are out there. Don't allow your brothers from the same LGA to die in Kondenge because they don't have a place to sleep, because they don't have food. Let us all be our brothers' keepers. Thank you very, very much. Now, I want to go to this, the proper subject where it bring me for talk for you today, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to make ground zero you understand this subject where I want to discuss it be very, very important, very, very, very critical, that ground zero he understand this subject. Now, some information if it come out from the media, where the Swiss government, I guess, them talk say, them don't they mediate, them don't they do negotiation between La Republique and Ambazonian leaders. I want for talk when I categorically that either the Swiss ambassador was misinterpreted or it was an error. No negotiation is not to go on right now anywhere between Ambazonians, not just the interim government, between Ambazonians and La République du Cameroon. Nothing like that. When I be told of the first 2 meetings where it will take place. Now, those meetings, it had nothing, it not will be a negotiation. It will be an arrangement how possible negotiation if it take place. It not will be a negotiation. And I want to make one know, no be na some other party it go negotiate for Ambazonians. Ambazonians We go all come together, ladies and gentlemen. We go all come together. No be nothing for interim government. No be nothing for AGC. No be nothing for Morris. This one, no be nothing for SCLC. This negotiation, nothing for Ambazonians. Nothing for Southern Cameroonians. Nothing divides us. Now, petty, small greed, it divide us. When they come for this negotiation, all of us, all these other groups, we will come together, sit on table among ourselves, and agree and go to that negotiation with one voice. Anybody or any group where they say they not go join, now ye go know. But you know what? We go there. Because this war we fight for 3 years now to look for a solution. When opportunity, when God they don't open door like this one where we talk about and they come happen, we not go sit back and grumble and criticize without taking the first step of faith for seeing whether not true or not lie. We get for go sit down for that table before we talk saying, what the way we see we not like. What the way we see we like them. What the way they will see so they like some corny day for day. Until we go sit down for that table, we not feel sit down here talk say we not a go. And again, I want me all man know say no one country, not be even America, it go mediate for us. America will permit them for day. Germany will permit them for day. Any other country where if they feel contribute something, we go allow them. For be for day. But now we Ambazonians, we they choose who our mediators them go be. And that mediators them, they not go come now from this interim government only. They may come. They may not even come. Those mediators, they feel been some international foreign nationals or will see them say, them get knowledge, them get experience for negotiate things like this. So nobody no be fool things saying that interim government they go negotiate or some other group they go negotiate. Anybody where they think this way, you know understand what you will fight for. Now for country. A new country we they fight for. We they talk about our borders. We they talk about assets. We they talk about national debt where we get for share and with the Republic of Cameroon. And no one has some yeye man go sit down for that table, talk about national debt, talk about international borders, and talk about all these other things. So, ladies and gentlemen, my point for this negotiation thing is make we not be fooled by social media. No negotiation in no they go on right now. We never even know whether La République it don't agree for sit down for that table. The Swiss ambassador say them don't agree. Well, we will take your word for it, but we will wait until we see La République mediators on that table before we will believe say them be serious about negotiation. Because right now, one thing where we know, now say La République, it not be serious for negotiate. That is one thing we know. La République, it not be ready, it not be serious for sit on the table for negotiate. If La République, it will be serious for come sit on the table and negotiate, them not going to kill our people the way that they kill now. Because why did they kill our people now for the way that they kill? Because them chicks say, when they don't kill them, so they remain small, we go give up. We go surrender. Ground zero go give up. Ground zero go surrender. Ground zero go cry. Say, oh, me will end them so. Me will end them so. Me will just come negotiate, go back. My brothers, my sisters, right now, we get mouth for talk. We get mouth for talk. If we go back, go meet up for leave with La République du Cameroon. If we surrender, go back, for go live with them. Right now, for this time, we get mad for talk. If we go back to live with them again, we will never, ever get mad again for talk in that country called La République du Cameroon. They will be, them will even choose who you marry. They will choose who your picket marry. And guess who that will be? They will begin pair Francophone with Anglophone, as they call them. So that at the end of the day, we'll be totally wiped off. If them fit the thing, say, may they join Northern Zone to the Western region. If them fit the thing, say, may they join Southern Zone to the Littoral region. Just imagine, slowly but surely, they will make them wear Bamenda man, or the man and Bunda man, or Bunda man, or the man and Bamenda man. So that at the end of the day, nothing in no still day like Bamenda, nothing in no still day like Boya. It will be all consumed with La République. So my dear brothers and sisters, right now we get voice. We be in the position of strength. We not fit give up. Not be now. We not fit turn back. And this negotiation, I feel assure you, trust my word. We not go there for go talk any federation. We not go there for talk decentralization. Even if that federation, a federation of two states, that one no be for our agenda. No be we. Na different person, na different people, they will accept that thing. Not us seated here in this interim government. I want to know so. So we want to trust the cause with a threat for this struggle, for this revolution. God will guide us, and I feel assure you at the end of the day, God willing, we will enter our country as custodians, all of us, we will enter that country as custodians of that territory, Ambazonian territory. So we are watching, we are waiting for this negotiation to start. We pray and we hope that La République will come to the table. They are talking about the root cause of the crisis. All of when I no one talk about them, when I know what to be the root cause for this crisis. May do not lie when root cause not been a language problem. Root cause not been a bilingualism issue. Root cause not been a marginalization. Root cause not been a francophone anglophone issue. No, we all know where the root cause be. Root cause is anchored on 1608. I will leave on for that. So that is where we go for. That is where we are going to for those talks. All right, I'm not going to belabor that part a lot, but let me go to the next point, which is about this school subject. When I don't hear we don't come out, we talk before. We know say a lot of people, we see La République, they carry out campaign on the ground, trying to campaign people to go out and protest and get school them for come back. This one, I address them for all mommy them, all papa them, when them there for ground zero. We wanna listen. We wanna children them, their life them, they be more important than school. Me gonna hear me. Their lives, their protection, it be more important than school. This interim government, we don't talk say we not be against children for go for school. In fact, if we get our way, we for talk say make everybody go back for school. But when they see the kind condition where they on the ground, many parents them, someone that they watch me now inside bush when I there. Someone that they watch me house safe when I not get. Someone that they watch me school in no still day. La Republic, they don't burn them. So when they watch me, they come bust when I door them, enter inside, break them, kill when I children them inside. If the feet come, they bust when I home when I there inside when I own home set. If the feet come break them, kill people inside. How much more for send picking them for school where no security in no day? How much more? You will send your children, say they go school. They will go for school, they will come pick them, say now Amber boys. You will send your children, they go for school. They will go set fire for that school, say now Amber boys, they set fire for school. My country people, they want to hear. People, they ask, say, okay, if one of the talk say me children, they not go school now. What be one a plan? This one be the plan for this interim government. We don't talk, say, United Nations a day. We don't see this one happen for other war country them. United Nations a day. If United Nations take our country, all of Amazonia, if United Nations take the whole country, it declares, say, make them zone where Cameroon military no go there. Amber boy they know there for they know carry gun. That one peace it will come back. But peace will come back. La Republic soldier no there for day, and Amber it no carry gun for day. United Nations they don't do this one for other places. When they talk for them, say make them if them really care, and they want say make school resume for our country. Make them come for our country, bring their soldiers, put them for ground, for maintain peace. And then for that moment, La Republic soldier, he go. And then Amber Restoration Forces, they lay down their arms. All the United Nations forces, them be on the ground for maintain peace. For that moment, for that time, we also invite UNICEF, United Nations Children's Emergency Fund, or UNESCO, may they come take care for education for Peking them. This interim government, we don't already prepare curriculum. I don't know how they call them for Pidgin, but they call them say curriculum. They guide where they guide with students and where they will teach them for school. We don't already prepare them. With children, they never go back for school anytime, never again, for go learn under the French Francophone system. Now we own system, them go learn them. When I not forget, this conflict, this war, it will first start now because of their education. Where they be teach them, where they be learn. They can't teach them where they be send them for them. We not be talk same children they go back for school, go sit under the same teacher, under the same system. No, it no will happen again. Our children, they no will ever learn French or be taught in French or French curriculum anymore. That one, it no go happen. It no go happen again. So, if United Nations then be serious, if they be serious for our children to go back to school, make them send their army for good territory. They make La Republic take away their own. Then Amber boys, they will lay down their own arms. During that time, negotiation fit they go on. Problem in no will be. Our children, they're going to go to school. So, this one, now the alternative, the option where this interim government, it don't put for table. We don't send them for United Nations. We don't send them for European Union. We don't send them for even the Swiss government where them say they want help us for facilitate mediation. We don't send them all over the place. We send them for London. Send them for America's Senate and Congress. Now the proposal where we don't make them, now in this. So, when I hear La Republic, they talk say separatists. They don't want to make school start. Make when I know say now a big lie. Now a big lie. And our own people, that CPD and people, where them there among us, they talk say, man, when I send children for school, why they not bring back their own children for play? They don't go keep them, send them, they go the same school. Me wanna not agree. They don't fool us a lot of times. This time, they no go fool us again. They no go fool us again. We'll be stronger and we'll be more determined this time. We will get wet away with the final. Country people, they don't want to imagine. Lawyer them to go strike. Lawyer them to go strike. At the beginning of this revolution, teachers, students, they strike. If we turn back and surrender now, wait till when I show me one thing, only one thing where we don't get them. On top of people where they don't kill them. Over 10,000 people where them don't kill them. Plus say, they never satisfy the lawyer. They never do anything for the teachers and for the schools. Nothing. How will you talk, say, me will go back? Just go back. With nothing, big man. When I think about them. I want me when I know, say, we there here with a fight this thing, not be for us. I feel stay me for this country as long as I want. Without coming over there. I will lose nothing. I will lose nothing. I get my brother them for here, my family, they here. But we fight for those that stay there for there. If those where they stay there for there, they not feel come here. They not feel go for Europe. Let them get better life too. For that place. For ground zero. For our own country. Now ye we the fight. Now ye we the fight. And at the time this. Now this generation. It must give us our own country. A free Ambazonia. The Federal Republic of Ambazonia. All right. I go now to the last part of this. I go now to the last part of this presentation. I talk about the citizenship registration and the ID card. My country people, then I want to understand. Again, we get too many detractors out there. The moment we will make announcement for this ID card and citizenship registration, I hear all the empty noise and empty threats. Now, I want to understand one thing. We have some very wicked, very desperately wicked activists among us. The moment they shouted, my trip to Boya, my trip to Boya, my trip to Boya. Finally, the audit came out. Their mouths are shut and sealed. Now, before you know, we announced registration of IDs and citizenship. Oh, then they emerge and they are ranting and scampering all over the place as if they caught their bladders. So, we will be very careful and be very discerning. They tried to make a mess of my trip to Boya. Oh, they ate my trip to Boya. Oh, they did this and they did that. Now, that one has been proven where the money went to. The money is with them. The money is with them. Let them hold the right person accountable for my trip to Boya. If we don't do it, shame it will be for one now. Don't want to hold the right person accountable for it. Now, my trip to Boya has been laid down. We start the registration, citizenship registration process and the ID card, and then, oh, they have suddenly, they find another place to distract and to discourage people. If you there outside there now, ladies and gentlemen, and you know your eyes, they never open from their ranting from my trip to Boya and now to citizenship registration and ID card registration. If your eye never open for see the trick, the manipulation, where these evildoers that are trying to inject into this struggle, if your eyes they never open for see them, I hope say you will hear me now and you will hear me well. There is a scheme, a big scheme, where they're out there by some particular group of people who think that if they are not on top, they should destroy everything. They think that if they are not in control, they should destroy everything. They think that if power does not rest with them, they should destroy everything. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, for those who they question this interim government, show me what you want to do. We don't prove to one enough. We don't prove to one enough. If this interim government is not be there, if this interim government is not be in place, this revolution, if it won't be over, it would have been over. Everything for them be over. All these people shouting and jumping and bringing one big name, one fat plan after the other. We want to show us one thing, just one thing, one achievement, one accomplishment where they don't accomplish them. Now this interim government, it don't take this revolution to where we they today. Now this interim government, it be bold enough and courageous enough to say you want audit, we will give you an independent audit. And they bring you that audit. Now this interim government, it don't hold a republic ransom for this negotiation. They have no choice. The interim government, they fear now this IG, nothing else. The interim government, now they raise money for execute this revolution. All these other people running around and screaming on the social media, talking about raising money for sticks where nobody know they see them. Nobody know they see what they do there. If interim government not be there, tell me who for there for ground zero. And they fight for defend our territory. And then some people, they get the guts for come on social media, say, no donate to interim government. No register your ID card. No register citizenship. No give them any money again. I want me when I ask them, money where them done they raise them ever since this struggle it began. When I ask them, what they don't do with that money, if interim government will not be there, make them show us which way they for them do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Common money, small money, them raised yesterday, whether for contender waiting. Right now, they don't see where the money don't go. All the money don't disappear even before the project is start. Even before the project is start. And when interim government they try for raise money where it will go for ground zero, for support our boys, for give them what they need, for support our refugees, for support our brothers in Kondengele. I want to ask one for out there, every one of you when a distractor, how much will not send them for defense Sisiko and other detainees in Kondengele? How much will not send them? How many would I don't go for Nigeria for ground one for support, give money, support, raise money to support our refugees? How many would I don't raise money to take care of the lawyers who are defending our brothers in jail, dotted all over La République du Cameroon? How many wanna, if not of this interim government? If not of this, I'm sorry for my passion about these things. I wonder when I see them say, some people they be out just to destroy, and make I assure you, we no go allow them it happen. They can come on the social media and run 24/7. It will not move. It will not. It not will move anybody. We will just keep on doing what we know is the right thing to do. You can take that to the bank. You can take that to the bank. Let them rant 24/7. We will just keep on pursuing the vision that takes us to Buea. Ladies and gentlemen, citizenship registration and this ID card scheme, they are not just for fundraising. They are not just for fundraising. And of course, I should add that there's nothing wrong about fundraising. Fundraising is part of it. I cannot be shy about it. Because you all know we need that money to prosecute this revolution. But to be honest with you, it is not all about fundraising. We are looking beyond the present. In implementing that program, we are looking beyond the present. We look at which way if it happened tomorrow. Now, when I give for understand, so when they go for this dialogue, we don't hear the talk say they give for give and take. Each side give for give and take. Now, which way dialogue it means? That is very true. So we have those things at the back of our minds. So we don't ask ourselves, what if, just what if this negotiation come in, say some election it will need for take place for ground zero, for whatever reason. What if that get to happen? Will not go allow our people go to any election on ground zero using La Republique ID cards. That will never happen again. We will never allow our people go to any voting poll that concerns this struggle with La Republique du Cameroon ID cards. And so we thought we got to be ready before that eventuality comes. Let us prepare ourselves before that moment comes. Make it not take us by surprise. And so we came out with this ID scheme. We said we will start with the diaspora. Make we start with the diaspora. We get every Ambazonian in the diaspora to register and enroll in our citizenship registration, so that when we issue you ID card, we know say you will true Ambazonian. We don't want situation where all these 11 province people them, all these grass-fee Federal Republic people them, where them they in the diaspora. If something like that can happen, when they not jump talk say, oh, register me because you know I am Ambazonian. Don't you hear my English? Me, I talk English. We don't want that to happen. We want to make sure say everybody, every Ambazonian will be for diaspora, it be identified. So that in the future, if anything like election take place, we not go get infiltrators. La Republique not go push infiltrators among us. That was the driving force behind this registration and ID card project. That is the driving force behind it. We not go wait until you go for negotiation table. They say, okay, when I deny for compromise, maybe when I go vote among ourselves, whatever be the result of the vote, it will be the result. It will be the conclusion of the matter. And then we start a hurry. They run around and say, who go vote? Who no go vote? Make we be ready. Make we prepare ourselves now. For those where them say, what did they want to take IDs do now? Oh, what did they take IDs do? What where people where they be think for make passport? Why you not be ask them that question? Say, what did they want to take passport do? Time where they will want to declare independence, restoration of independence, country not be done there. Why you not be asked, why did they declare independence? This one a hypocrisy, it get for stop. It get for stop. It not will distract us at all. Just as we will declare our independence, just as we will form our government without a country yet, we create our IDs so our people will be identified for any eventuality. This one will be very, very important. So I want to encourage every one of us, whether in Asia, in Europe, in the USA, wherever when I there, when I go find when a local government, the process now for you for go for ambazoniagov.org. Now listen to me carefully. Ambergov.org or .com not be owned by your interim government. This interim government, So if you go for that website, AmberGov, listen to me carefully, somebody put it on your screen, ambergov.com or .org, no belong for this interim government. Please hear me carefully. If you pay any money for ambergov.com or .org, that website, now a fictitious website, and no belong to this interim government. The legitimate website for this interim government is Ambazonia.gov, not AmberGov, but AmbaZoniaGov.org. So, no make mistake, go for AmberGov, go make any donation for there. That one, you waste your money. So, the process for this citizenship registration and ID card is, you go to AmbaZoniaGov.org, AmbaZoniaGov.org. You go there, pay your registration of $50. Once you pay your registration, you now go to your local government people. The local government people will verify that you indeed, after submitting your document, your birth certificate, your current passport, even if it don't expire, no problem. If your current passport or ID card, they don't be expired, just take them. You will take them, go for your county. For your local government. Your local government, with the information where you provide them, they will be able to determine, say, true, you come from that local government. And then when they don't ascertain that, then you will give them your passport photograph. Then they will supply them for the central government, and they will then print your ID card, and it will be mailed to you. Now the process is this. We don't hear some people they talk say, now local government them, therefore they do all these things. Not true, but my dear brothers, the time for LGAs and counties to do this thing, the time is never reached. When we reach for ground zero, every county, every local government, just like we get them here for USA, every local government will be able to issue a government ID to their own people. But for now, because of the circumstances under which we operate, all the money, it will come into the central government, to the central treasury. The central treasury, they will use some of the money for run the government, refugees, lawyers, detainees, diplomacy, communication. And then another part of the money, as I understand, it will be allocated so for counties where they need help. For example, we talk county by county, local government by local government. We don't see them say their hands do not be the same, their fingers they not be the same. Some counties they raise a lot of money for help their work on the ground, but some counties they not be able to raise enough money for help their own defense on the ground. So the plan B say, when that registration they go on, part of the registration money, they not give them for county, but county will go get right for request help, and the government, if you go inside that money, take some money, go assist the county or the local government. Now, when I get to understand, say, the central treasury, it no more be managed by some appointed people by the president. The treasury is appointed, it's made up of 13 people from every county. Every county get a representative for the new treasury, so that no county know what to say. Oh, we don't know what they do with the money. Our money be embezzled. Our money be misused. That one, you know, we'll hear them again, because every county get a representative on the board of treasury. So you have about, I think, probably close to 20 people. That is 13 county representatives, plus the appointed, I think about 3 or 4 appointed members of the treasury, who will join the members of the counties to form the treasury board, just to make sure that enough scrutiny is put in the income and disbursements of income, of expenditure. So this one are the balance, checks and balance, where it don't be created for the treasury. So, now so, this thing it will be. Now for ground zero, people that actually, why we need ID for ground zero? You don't need ID for ground zero right now, because we know say if you get ID for ground zero, now for there you put yourself on the trap for a lot of public to pick you up and lock you up. So these IDs and registration, they get nothing. They get nothing for do with ground zero right now. It has nothing to do with ground zero. Everything is focused in the diaspora. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the information this I will want bring for Una. I will open the phones for about 5 phone calls for anybody where it will get question for us. But before I do that, I want to go back for Kondenge so that may they update us on where they go on for there. Remember, say, when I came on live, I began phone call from Kondenge and shooting, active shooting was going on, and there was also fire going on in Kondenge. So, before I take a few questions, I would like to go back for Kondenge for find out the situation there now. Let me see what is going on there. I guess they're not picking up the phone. All right, if we can't get them, I will get them. I will actually arrange to get them to come on live one of these days on ABC, so we can see them and talk to them. Right now, the phone is ringing, but I guess they are not connected. But I will open the phone. Please, you can only call on WhatsApp. You can only call on WhatsApp. You can only call on WhatsApp. The number is 603-682-2687. And when you call, you cannot speak for more than a minute. Just 1 minute when you call. Make your point, and hang the phone. I will answer the question. Again, the phone number is 603-682-2687, and you can only call on WhatsApp. You can only call on WhatsApp. If you call on a regular line, I won't pick it up. So if you have any question emanating from the presentation where I just make now, go ahead and make the phone call. I will take a few phone calls before I leave. So please go ahead and do the ring. All right, again, the phone number for you to call is 603-682-2687. If there is no phone call, I want to assume that you are very, very satisfied with the presentation. Okay, I think I got the first caller here. Let me see. Hello, sir. You are live. Hello, sir. You are live.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Chris, hello for you. Thank you for the program today.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the call.
My question, I say, for the ID card where we talk, say, they make them, the money where they collect them for day, when I will give some small percentage for the LGA, the way the people, the application that come up from there, and then I want to ask them, say, if
I fit get my money, say I want to pay my ID card for my people for where they get back for Ground Zero. I fit pay, then they deliver for me, I take and keep them. Where I not go give them for them. Because I be not talk sometimes say we get for make sense of or know all people they there for LGA them and everywhere so that like any election like where you be the talk, we must know say who be who for on site. So now to everyone just ask them that say now how they think it for go forward. Thank you plenty.
All right, thank you. I don't think say I get proper answer for that Ground Zero aspect of it. Now the organizers they fit appropriately answer that question. I still think say personally I think it may not be advisable to do anything for Ground Zero right now, but I will leave that question to the initiators of the whole project to answer. As far as money, giving back some money to the LGAs, as you heard me, I talk say, yes, some money could be set aside where it will go for the LGAs depending on their need. You know what I mean? Say you will take 5,000 give for LGA A, take another 5 years for LGA B, because their needs they not be the same. Take for an LGA like Mezam or county like Mezam is huge. It's huge. You know, if you divide anything appropriately, they may have a bigger need than an LGA like say maybe Indian or something like that. So that is it. I hope that answers your question. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very, very much for joining. I want to thank Ground Zero. And again, may we remember tomorrow for Ground Zero na Ghost Town for our comrades where they go for court tomorrow. Na Ghost Town everywhere on Ground Zero. Thank you for joining in. I hope I gave you all that you will need for here. May God bless you. And may you good night. And please, make we not forget for continue for the prayer for those our prisoners. Again, remember there is shooting going on in Kondenge right now, and we also learned that fire it will go on for day. So we will pray say none of them will be killed, make none of them will be hurt. All right. Good night. Short live the revolution. Long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. See you again next time. Lo sapin magique Samuel Ebebanga. Eban good luck Tabotsi, mon ami personnel. Hey, Ikeme Konga, Machekame, Ikeme Konga, Machekame, Ikeme Konga, Machekame, Ikeme Konga, Machekame. Onga ne wakonga, ombinga bama. Onga ne wakonga, ombinga
botai. Oh no. Ompesane wokonga onchene manye. Ompesane wokonga onkie pingotobo. Ongane wokonga ongarabone pe. Ongane wokonga onbingobanoa. Ikeme konga chekame. Ikeme konga epe funtia. Ikeme funtia ojo. Oh no. Ikeme konga chekame o. Akongoyi. Ekta dumo manyu. Ikeme konga chekame. Ikeme konga chekame. Ikeme konga chekame.